just wanna know, tell me how you feel. I just wanna know, tell me this is real. I just wanna know, I just wanna know.
Yeah. Seven of them in the building, just me in the building. Fire out of Prague. Jet Park. Chris Jones. Slider. 55 on from the Prague.
Flames over Providence. Anybody want can bother us. If I see it up, I'ma target it. Working on my bargaining. Boys still low, what the problem is? You must be noticing my accomplishments. Get a load of me. No money when my pockets is. Get it all week. That's what my accountant says. Cause it's a ritual. You watching and you mad, that's why you miserable. Stand up guy, I can't sit with you. Hold the phone. Sending heat, they can't compete, so they ignoring us. But watching what we do, like we foreigners. We here to take the win, cause we warriors. Better stop rewarding us. You think it's fake, but it's factual. You think it's fake, but it's factual. You think it's fake, but it's factual. I promise this ain't nothing but flames out of Providence.
The politicians are corrupt. The cops we do not trust. The traffic fucking sucks, but guess what? It's popping after dust. I put that shit on and you know my game deluxe. I'm all brother in toastoners with the homies. Expired tags, I hope EP police don't pull me. What's goody? From West to Little Mooney. CF in Pawtucket, PVD, the top 3 with the foodies. I've been all over, ain't no other place like Providence. They wildin' in the audience, nowhere got this ambiance. I'ma just continue on my dominance. We outside and it's poppin', bitch. There ain't no stopping us. I see your spot and I'm locking it.
Sending heat, they can't compete, so they ignoring us. But watching what we do, like we foreigners. We here to take the win, cause we warriors. Better stop rewarding us. You think it's fake, but it's factual. You think it's fake, but it's factual. You think it's fake, but it's factual. I promise this ain't nothing but flames out of Providence.
just like every time you run, we're running out of time. Our life is on the line. I'm just asking for a sign, and don't change like a dime. Cause I've been getting high and living life a lie. It's your decision, it's not mine.
Put your hands in the air, feel so good, think I might run for mayor. Found peace with God, now I live on a prayer. Cause I thought I had friends, but my friends they were there. They'll say they were there, but they don't seem to care. They would sit back and laugh while they stare. Now I'm just trying to compare all the ones who were there and the ones who are not to despair. Now I'm just trying to be the old me, cause life is loco. Cause Cupid's got his chokehold. Everybody else that I talk to so-so. The way her body moving and dancing, she like a go-go. I told her to fall back, keep it low pro, like we just saw the po-po. They told me that she's a no-no, but every time I turn around, she keep on trying to turn me down just like a yo-yo. Cause I'm just trying to be the best me and show you love if you're gonna let me. Can't find the one if you're not with me. Houston, we have a problem with me, so let me take you out. We'll be making out, we'll be baking out in my bride. So if you hate me now, I'll be faking how you not loving me makes me die inside.
Cause every time you run, we're running out of time. Our life is on the line. I'm just asking for a sign, and don't change like a dime. Cause I've been getting high and living life a lie. It's your decision, it's not mine.
My friends don't change. You smoke, gas, propane. I think fast. Usain, run around laps, don't cap no claims. Son of man, dap, my map ingrained. Headed to the top, I'm on that height. Mary Jane in my veins, for the flame to the J. Run away, that's what I like. I'm on that climb, Miley Cyrus. Better with the lead, my penny's shining. No safety nets and still we flying. Some sold they can't take mine. I think we sick, I know we mostly dope and harshly underrated. The lonely pros who knows we all related. Going with the flows, enunciated. Gelling up the states, I want them rated. Fakers seem the farthest from the truth. Clock is ticking, time to let us loose. State to state, cause real ones on the move. NJ to LA, we in the booth.
Just like every time we run, we're running out of time. Our life is on the line. I'm just asking for a sign, and don't change like a dime. Cause I've been getting high and living life a lie. It's your decision. Just like every time we run, we're running out of time. Our life is on the line. I'm just asking for a sign, and don't change like a dime. Cause I've been getting high and living life
Bro.
Hello, this is former WWE diva Melina.
It is WWE Hall of Famer Lita.
Hey, this is Gail Kim.
I am Broken Matt Hardy.
It's your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle.
This is the man of the hour, Leo Rush.
It's me, DDP.
This is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley.
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer.
Hey, everybody, it's Badass Billy Gunn, and you're watching Just Alyx.
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 In Alyx's world.
Welcome to Just Alyx on YouTube. From the whole effing show, RVD.
And my boy Alyx, he's standing tall, he's looking good. He ought to be in Hollywood.
Your YouTube channel is absolutely wonderful, yes. I have seen it, and your wrestling reviews are some of the greatest in all of space and time, yes.
That's just J-U-S-T, Alyx, A-L-Y-X. Don't get, it's not an E, it's a Y-X, A-L-Y-X, bro.
You are making the Multiverse proud, Alyx, yes. And to anyone out there that has not had a chance to espy Alyx's YouTube channel, you should right now.
So if I were you, I would tune into Just Alyx now, right now, in order to make sure that you have a nice day.
I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, and you are watching Just Alyx. Check you soon. Something like that, right?
You have entered Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, Just Alyx, and this is your WWE Royal Rumble 2024 full show review results broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, the road to WrestleMania 40 has begun. What people are dubbing the biggest, the greatest WrestleMania of all time because of the 40th anniversary of the event. So many possibilities, so many paths, so many stories. And going into tonight's Royal Rumble, the hype was impalpable. It was intangible. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was excited. Man, is CM Punk gonna win? Is Cody Rhodes gonna finish the story? Who was gonna be the surprise entrance? Was The Rock gonna make an appearance? Was Hulkamania, brother? It was never gonna happen. Was Hulkamania gonna make an appearance? Was The Undertaker gonna make an appearance? Everybody was excited. Everybody was on pins and needles. Then the show happened. And it happened. Got some surprises. Jay Cargill was in there. Remember who called it first. Before PW Insider, before Fightful Select, and anyone else put it out there, remember who called Jay Cargill first. This guy. Jay Cargill was in there. She looked like a star. An absolute bona fide star in the Royal Rumble. She didn't need to win. She didn't have to win. I would have had her win, but she didn't need to win. She looked like a bona fide star. When she got face to face, and she eliminated, of all people, Nia Jax. See what I mean? What you gotta do sometimes is just eliminate the people that I hate, that I despise, and usually it always works. So next time, the next guy that comes in, you wanna make him a star? Have him eliminate Logan Paul. I promise you, he will be a star. I promise you. It was a very interesting night because for the first time in what feels like probably ever, I think the last time I said this was 2021 probably, but this was one of the very few times where I felt the women's Royal Rumble was actually better than the men's. Not saying the men's was bad. It's just there was a lot more bite to the women's Royal Rumble. Just for this particular year. The matches in between, the Fatal 4-Way was exactly what you thought it would be. Logan Paul and Kevin Owens was exactly what you thought it would be. Although the ending was a bit creative. I like the idea of Kevin Owens using the brass knucks, following the same path that Logan Paul followed, and then costing himself, and then losing his temper at the end. So he basically pulled a Ken Shamrock against The Rock from 1997, I think, can't remember. Whenever The Rock was IC champ and he fought Ken Shamrock, and then The Rock retained the IC title because Ken Shamrock lost his temper, right? That's kind of like what happened here with Kevin Owens and Logan Paul. Clearly Kevin had the match won, but he lost his temper and used the brass knucks, and therefore he ended up losing by DQ, and Logan Paul kept the belt. Nice way to keep the heat on Logan Paul, interestingly enough. And then the main event was the men's Royal Rumble. It came down to CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. And I said to myself, okay, this is either going to go exactly how I feel, or they're going to mix it up. Because in my prediction show, if you guys remember back in the predictions, I predicted, for real, I predicted that Cody Rhodes was just going to win. They weren't going to do anything different. They weren't going to mix it up. They wasn't going to try to change the game. They wasn't going to throw you a curveball. Or maybe Gunther's going to win. Maybe The Rock's going to come in and win. Maybe someone else is going to win. Maybe Drew McIntyre's going to win. Because everyone here was thinking that it was going to go a different way. CM Punk was literally the odds-on favorite. And as much as I would have loved CM Punk to win, I stood steadfast and I told the world when I did that preview and predictions with A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition, I told y'all Cody Rhodes was going to win. And I told you because the WWE feels like he's the guy. They never stopped feeling like he was the guy. The moment he came back to the WWE in 2022, he was the guy. The moment he returned, then had that Hell in a Cell match against Seth Rollins with a torn pec, he was the guy. The moment he came back from that torn pec and won the first Royal Rumble, he was the guy. Even when he lost to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, he was still the guy. This man lost 2 matches in the last 2 years. Since he came back, he's only lost 2 matches against Roman and against Brock. The first one was dirty, and the only clean loss he had was against Brock Lesnar. A guy that he beat twice. Not once, but twice, by the way. And yet, people still feel like, oh my God, Cody Rhodes, he might not win. Oh my God, they're treating him so badly. Ha! They're treating Cody Rhodes badly. Have you guys not been paying attention? Y'all keep this up, I'm gonna start calling him Cody Cena. Jesus Christ. So now that he's won the Rumble twice, we can all just relax and rest assured that Cody will still fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and almost guaranteed he will win. Because after he beat the 30-man, he eliminated CM Punk, and he pointed to the WrestleMania sign. He then turned to Roman and pointed to Roman. So there's nothing to worry about, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes will fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and I'm calling it right now. 70 days off, he will beat him. He will end the reign. It will all be over with. He will be the new face of WWE. Doesn't that make you happy? Are you excited? Get joyful, guys. It's going to happen. It's undoubtable now. There's nothing that's going to happen. They're not going to change the game. It's going to happen. Cody is going to become king. The Prince of Wrestling will become the King of Wrestling in 7 days. Just mark it down on your calendar. Go ahead, mark it down. And I hope you enjoy it. Because this wrestling fan's perspective, and here we go. You come to me for my honest opinion. You come to me to give it to you raw. Pause. I'm going to give it to you. My overall thoughts about this ending, my overall thoughts about Cody Rhodes just being given the WrestleMania spot yet again with no struggle whatsoever. Bleh. Kind of lame. At the very least, have CM Punk win, then have Cody go through Chamber. You know, just a little bit of struggle. It would have been nice. They're not even hiding it, guys. Isn't he doing the freaking media scrum right now? Talking about Vince McMahon. They are literally telling you this is the guy that's going to usurp Roman Reigns. We're not going to see Roman, by the way, until WrestleMania. So, hey, congratulations, Cody. Let me go ahead and say it right now. Let me go ahead and just round of applause. We're 70 days off, but we're already crowning him Mr. World Champion. Cody Rhodes is going to be the next face of the WWE. Congratulations, Cody. Great. Wonderful. I don't want to hear anyone bitch and moan and complain when he's the champion. And there's no struggle and there's nothing to really grasp because everyone just wants him to finish the goddamn story. Finish the story. Finish the story. Finish the story. Finish the story. Okay. Okay. He is going to finish the story. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to finish the story. But we need to be careful here. Be careful what you wish for. Because I said it before. You all sit here every day and you want to tell me that Cody got wronged last year at WrestleMania. I say him losing against Roman was the one thing that kept his momentum going. But okay, it's about to end. They have assured you that it doesn't matter what happens. The Rock can come in. Stone Cold Steve Austin can come back. The main event's going to be Cody and Roman, and he will have his moment. He will be your next WWE champion. All I ask for was just a little bit of struggle. That's it. Don't make it so obvious that he's going to win. I think Cody's a great athlete. I think he's a great representative for WWE. I think he would be the perfect guy to usurp Roman. What I don't like is they're making it so goddamn obvious. No kind of swerve or anything. It's just like, it's a straight line to Roman. And throughout this whole time, The Rock coming back, everyone was like, oh my God, Cody, he might not finish the story. Not one time did I think it wasn't going to happen. But at the very least, what I liked about The Rock coming back, because it at least created some interest and some doubt that they were going to do something different. That's the one thing I appreciate about The Rock coming in and saying, I want the head of the table. That at least made it interesting, because just maybe they were going to do something a little bit more different with Cody than doing the predictable. But I guess because Cody is so hot and people just want him to finish the story so goddamn much, of course, they just basically did the easy thing, which was, let's just have him win the Rumble, let him fight Roman, which is exactly what they did. No losing to CM Punk, no going through Chamber, no creating any kind of sense of doubt whatsoever. He's just gonna win Rumble and go to WrestleMania, and you don't have to worry about anything. I just think that's lame. That's so lame. Look, congratulations. I think it's going to be a great match. I'm pretty sure there's a lot to get out of this story between Cody and Roman. There is going to be that whole idea of, well, you lost to Roman before. What makes us think you can win again? He's going to have The Rock by his side. He's going to have Jay. He's going to have Sammy. Probably have KO. Everything's going to come back to haunt Roman Reigns. All of his misdeeds are going to come back to bite him. At WrestleMania, he will lose the belt. Cody will have his moment. He did it for his daddy, and it'll be a great moment. Great WrestleMania 40 memory that we'll all talk about going forward. It's going to be wonderful. I just had to wonder, could it have been done better? And maybe that's my biggest issue with Cody. That's my biggest issue. It's like, the story here is fine. But could we have done it better? Could we have made it more interesting? You know? That's it. I get that fans love Cody. I get that fans are into it. I get that fans think Cody Rhodes is the perfect guy to replace Roman, and he is. He's practically the face. He's the next guy after John Cena. Without question. I'm not taking anything away from him. I think he's going to do great in that position as well. I just feel like we could be doing so much better with them. And that's it. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of lame. Don't you think? It's just lame. But alright. What we got was a good Rumble. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't blow your socks off amazing. It wasn't bad either. It was good. But it was one of those shows that you call good, but it's like, all right, we expected it. Like, okay, that's fine. I don't know. We'll see. So apparently Punk is most likely going to have to go through Chamber to fight Seth Rollins, which is what they want to do. They're going to have Punk go through Elimination Chamber. Then we'll do Seth Rollins and CM Punk that way. And then we'll see where this goes. If not, if Seth Rollins has to end up vacating the belt, they'll just have the belt be defended at Chamber. And then have Drew McIntyre win the belt. And then we'll do Drew and CM Punk at WrestleMania. But yeah, like, I just came out of the show going, I mean, I'm excited for Jade Cargill. I'll say that, don't get me wrong. But I just came out of the show going, all right, we're off to WrestleMania. I'll say this and then we'll get to the actual review. For the record, the Superchat Championship is on the line. I'm already seeing donations. If you guys are going to get Cody and Roman, whether it's night 1 or night 2, can I please have Rock and Roman? Let me have Rock and Roman. You have your main event. You have your moment. It's already written. It's going to happen. You don't even have to worry about him losing again. He's not going to lose again. Can I, please, for the love of God, can I have my match? Can I have my match? My match being Rock versus Roman. You can have Cody beating Roman. That's already set in stone. They're not changing that. You're getting your moment. You're getting your moment. It's happening. It's guaranteed. You don't have to worry about anything happening. I promise you, Kobe's going to win the title, and you get to celebrate and lose your minds and cry tears of joy, put it on your wall, tell your grandkids the time when Cody Rhodes finished the story. They finished the story, and they closed the book on his chapter, and blah, 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 blah. Read it to them as a bedtime story, if you want to. All I ask for is you give me the match that I want. The match that I feel should main event WrestleMania. The match that I feel is the rightful main event to cap off 40 years of WrestleMania. The match that I feel is the biggest WrestleMania match that you could possibly do. That's all I ask for. If you give that to me, we'll be fine. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. CM Punk and Seth Rollins would be great too. But that's up in the air because Seth is hurt. I don't know if he's going to be there or not. I just ask for the love of God that if we're going to do Cody and Roman again, and it's going to be a great moment, and I'll come up here at WrestleMania and say, yeah, it was a great moment. Everyone loved it. Glad I watched it. Great match too. I expect it to be a great match. I would like to have the moment that I was looking forward to, and that's Rock and Roman, biggest match that you could possibly do at WrestleMania. Because it's here. Rock's here. It's not like The Rock is gone away. Nah, Rock is here, ladies and gentlemen. He here. And he's not going anywhere. He is now part of the board of directors for TKO. It's not like it's just a one-off now. He's here to stay. So, that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, ladies and gentlemen. It was a good show. The people I predicted to win won. Bayley's gonna get her moment at WrestleMania. That is so cool. So cool. I'm happy for her. I saw that coming from a mile away, by the way. But I'm happy Bayley's gonna get her moment, finally. The one thing that has eluded her as a member of the Four Horsewomen, Becky got her moment, Charlotte got her moment, Sasha got her moment, now Bayley gets to have hers. Speaking of Sasha, no Sasha Banks, as predicted. And people are saying this show sucks because when we don't get Sasha Banks, y'all knew she wasn't gonna show up. I don't know why people were hoping that she would just make an appearance. No, she's already, and you knew she was, she's already under contract with AEW as Mercedes Moné. When Mercedes filed trademark for her own clothing line and her own podcast, that should have told you she wasn't going back anytime soon. She just wasn't. So she's with AEW now. And Five Select did put out a report saying when they contacted someone in WWE, they were told that WWE is not interested in contract tampering. Spoiler alert. Keep your eyes on AEW for Mercedes. But yeah, Bayley won, Cody won, Roman retained, and Logan retained. Literally the most predictable Rumble I have ever been a part of. All that hype. All the hype in the world for one of the most predictable Rumbles I've ever seen. That doesn't mean it's bad. Quite frankly, it was still a good show. I just came out of it going, all right. Well, there you go. Well, we're going to review it. We're going to break down what happened. We're going to go to the live chat. We're going to do the sponsorship. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Superchat Championship is indeed on the line. The one person who donates the most throughout the stream will be the new Superchat Champion. You want to be champ? You want your name on all of the broadcasts? You just gotta donate the most. It's as simple as that. So let's pay these bills, get right to the show. I don't want to waste any more of your time. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership, click that join button, and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can also let me know on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads, and give me a follow on TikTok. Why? Because I'm the tickest of the talkest. By the way, we have a Discord. We are currently approaching 150. I want 200 in the Discord to continue the conversation. You can also donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast. To get your thoughts played live on the air, email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. And please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt. But most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, my America, the remix t-shirt made by It's J Knox and Firestar Heart. All of this down below in the description box. Today's sponsor is SeatGeek. If you are using SeatGeek to purchase your tickets, I have a special deal for you. If you use the promo code JustAlyx for any of your purchases at checkout, you will get $20 off. What? Did you say $20? $20 off any of your ticket purchases if you use SeatGeek. That's right. This is a great deal. So good, I think we should get a word from our sponsor. You gotta get it from the people, right? So let's get a quick word from our sponsor, and then of course, we'll get to some shout out. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're a wrestling fan looking for access to great seats for any wrestling event near you, then you want to use this app. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek stands as the unrivaled #1 ticketing app in the market today. SeatGeek constantly delivers incredible deals on ticket prices. When you're exploring the app, keep an eye out for the special green dots that mark the best deals. What's even better is that every ticket you purchase is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee, with the option to return your tickets and even swap them before the events. So here's an exclusive for you. If you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlex, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Yes, $20 off any ticket that you purchase using the promo code JustAlex. This is a sweet deal that you could use literally right now. So don't wait. Click the link, download the app, and join the SeatGeek family today. All right, we are looking at 200 people strong for this review. Thank you all so much for making me a part of your day, for choosing me for your live review. As always, show some love to the moderators: Ultra Shot 97 5 Star Heart, Elias, Ademi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Khalil does everything, and of course Big MGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Join the Discord. The moderators are running things strong on the Discord. I was there for the live chat during the Rumble. It was popping real hard. They even had a voice chat. Ladies and gentlemen, the place to be is the Discord. Alex's World Discord is the place to be for wrestling discussions. If you are someone that's looking for a place to talk wrestling, that's the place to go. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Discord is up. The links are already in the description, and they're in the live chat right now. The moderators are plugging it. Before we begin round 1 of the Super Chat Championship, let me go ahead and first off tell you all to please, if you would, like the video. We already have 100 likes, by the way, which is incredible. Thank you so much. 100 likes early, so I think we can hit 1,000 easy. So yeah, it is imperative that you guys like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help, please, boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. So let me go ahead and see what the Super Chats are looking like for round 1, and let's determine who's in the lead early on. Now, I want you guys to know, if you donate, you are donating at your own risk if you're trying to win this belt, because you playing with the big boys. You'll find out soon. Round 1, fight. Wow.
This Rumble made me sad. I wanted the ring HENERAL.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the A&B Convos Super Chat Champion 3 Diglets, who wants to become Mr. 2 Belts. 3 2 belts Diglets. 2 belt Diglets. Is he going to walk away as Mr. Super Chat Champion of 2 YouTube channels? It'll be the first time ever.
The Rock comes out, costs Cody, and joins Roman.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. If The Rock does show up at WrestleMania 40, he'll help Cody beat Roman. I think we all know how this works. We already know how this one works, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be Cody getting help from The Rock. But nice try, though. Wow.
Once Cole said no one won back in over 26 years. I knew Cody was gonna win. I hate when WWE does things like that. Rock versus Roman at SummerSlam, cool.
Oh no, that's a match of WrestleMania, so if it doesn't happen this year, Rock and Roman for WrestleMania 41. I'm not a fan of that. I don't agree with that. Making the fans wait that long, but sure, whatever. I'd rather it be at WrestleMania 41.
I feel a WrestleMania cash-in coming on.
Really? A WrestleMania cash-in? That's interesting. That is definitely something that's in the cards. I can see Damian Priest cashing in around WrestleMania time to potentially take that.
I know in my heart that Rock versus Roman is gonna happen this year. I have no prob with Cody winning. But it's time to make this story more intriguing.
Again, I'm not necessarily against Cody winning. I want people to understand me when I say this. I just think his struggle could be a bit better. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all I'm saying, man.
I enjoyed the Women's Rumble more than the men's. So great to see Naomi back. Great to see Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill. My faves moments from the Men's Rumble was the debut of Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. Oh my goodness. Braun Breaker. Brad Cheney, I think, just took the lead with $20. $20 is the most donations we've had so far in round one. That is Brad Cheney with $20. That is what he wants, of course, to kick things off with. We're still in round one, by the way. Still in round one. All right, I did see other super chats, but I guess it's gonna load up. While it's loading up, and the Superchat Championship round one is still going on, I'm gonna go ahead and start the shout outs here. There's 230 people watching, and I appreciate all of you for making me a part of your day. Not gonna shout out everybody because it is a big crowd. We got a Breezy 2357, good to have you here, sir. 38 4KT boy, that's a new one. That's a new one here. Good to see some new faces. Priest will cash in on Seth or Punk at WrestleMania. He should. Devon, is it Standifer? Again, is it Devon or Devon? I think it's Devon Standifer. He says the show was okay. JJ, who let the dogs out? Who? Mr. JJ Bulldog. This whole struggle and adversity was just a waste with Brock and Judgment Day. Like, come on, there was no goddamn struggle. There was no struggle with Cody. Thomas Farmer. Jason Lewis, who is not a fan of Cody and Roman happening again. He wanted Rock and Roman. Me too. Me too, buddy. Wade Face Killer. I also see D'Angelo Ryan. Mr. D'Angelo Ryan in here. I think I also see Lorio TV. Oh, Lord. Royalty has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen.
HHH has eyes on TNA's Grace for the future.
I did see a couple of TNA hints in there, too. Not just from Jordynne Grace, which was very obvious, but I was listening to commentary throughout the night. Lots of TNA references. Lots. So we're probably not going to see the last of TNA in WWE. That's for sure. You love to see it, though. You love to see it.
Grace was impressive. She took some great bumps. She was the biggest shocker for me in the women's RR. I want her in WWE.
Very, very, very shocking moment there. Although not so shocking because they've done this before with Mickie James. Maybe that's why I wasn't like, oh, wow. But it was cool seeing her there. Three Diglets moves up to $10. The amount to beat right now is $20. Brad Cheney currently holds the lead with $20, of course. Monaco 42. Everyone say hello to the Queen and King of reactions. My good buddy, my family. Hello to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. They had an amazing live stream where they reacted to the show. Always good to see them do their thing. And now they're joining me for this live stream. why the Super Chat Championship is indeed on the line. The Jameson 100, good to have you here. Sean Swaby, baby, also in his house. Let's do a couple more. I see Nella Nell, LJ Bennett, TLB the Fly Guy, Victor Velasco. What? Wow.
Gonna be honest with the amount of cash in attempts that Priest could have had but didn't take. I don't see him winning the title.
Well, at this point in time, he might as well just fail his cash in, right? Ladies and gentlemen, did I just say what I thought I said? Is that the former Super Chat champion Victor Velasco? Ladies and gentlemen, what's getting ready to happen? We have, I think, 4 former champions in the live chat right now. Victor Velasco was one of them. I also see nickname Mai.
Cody did a shout out to the Buck and Omega at N.
Oh, he did? That's dope. Boys and girls, we currently have 2 former Super Chat champions just sitting in the live chat. See, now I'm getting a bit concerned because I think one of them or both of them are just waiting to see who will donate first. Because this feels like a warm-up round. I also know that 3 Diglets is trying to play his cards right as well. Well, one of them is going to donate a big amount. And I think that's going to kick things off. But I saw Victor Velasco and I said, uh-oh. It's about to go down. We will have multiple rounds for the Super Chat Championship, but I'm going to go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and end round 1. We are definitely going to get more Super Chats throughout. We're going to end round 1 with Brad Cheney in the lead with $20. That is right. $20 is the amount you need to beat. With Brad Cheney in the lead. We're going to have a lot more Super Chats to come. I'm just kind of waiting for things to just pop off. But regardless, maybe they're just chilling in the live chat. Maybe they're just here to just chill. Well, maybe they want Brad Cheney to hold the belt for a little bit. Who knows? We'll find out. But former Super Chat champs are here. But he also is saying it's a big return. So I'm excited. It's gonna be quite the live stream. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble. Tampa Bay, Florida. Tropicana Field, the former home of the Thunderdome. Little unknown fact there. Or maybe you guys knew that all along. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, yes, this was the former home of the Thunderdome. Probably why it wasn't as exciting either. Just anytime you're in the Thunderdome, you just get freaking Thunderdome. Disgusting. Pandemic just gives me all kinds of triggers, right? Well, we were here, and based off of what we were told, the WWE sold a whopping 48,000 tickets. Now, usually if this was Vince McMahon, that would have been 50-something thousand. He would have embellished it and made it like 57-something thousand. Now, Triple H just said, we're just going to talk about the ticket sales. It was 48,000. And that's a big deal. I appreciate him for being accurate with his number. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a big number. You don't have to embellish a number that's already big. It just makes you feel Bush League. And it makes you feel like, it makes us think that you are overcompensating for something. In all the worst ways. So I'm happy that Triple H just went with the actual number, 48,000. That's still a big amount of people. That's a big crowd. So it was a packed crowd. You wouldn't know it if you were watching the show. Can I talk about it? Can I please talk about it? Can I talk about the fact that this was one of the most quietest and at some point in times dead 48,000 crowds I've ever seen? How in the world, how in God's name can you have 48,000 people and it be dead? I get it. Once again, it was a very predictable Rumble. There wasn't a lot of surprises, and the surprises we got, Jay Cargill, who was probably the one that got the biggest reaction throughout the entire night, and I mean that. The biggest reaction throughout the entire night was probably Jay Cargill, outside of Cody Rhodes winning, right? Still, like 48,000. Y'all paid that much money. There were people who paid $500, close to $1,000 to go to this event if they got a hotel. And that's the energy you give us? I don't know, man. Of all shows to have a dead crowd, the Rumble? The Rumble? Jeez Louise. I don't know, y'all. I was kind of disappointed in the crowd. Not even kind of. I was disappointed in the crowd throughout the entire night. I was just like, come on, y'all. And I get that there wasn't any big surprises. There wasn't no Stone Cold Steve Austin or Undertaker or Hulk Hogan or any of those people. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I understand. But man, there were parts during both Rumble matches where you could hear a pin drop. You're like, okay, guys, there's 48,000 people here. React to something, please. And yes, I will admit that there is a lack of star power in the WWE roster. I will admit that. A lot of the talents right now are still very young. They still don't have their bearings yet. They haven't found the characters. They're still getting TV time. They're still trying to figure out what makes things work. 1,000%, 100%. I agree with people who say that. Still, though. Still. Like, can you react to something? Like, I don't understand it. Like, especially when a show is this good. Y'all could have given it a little bit more. But what else can you say? You know, you can't make people act a certain way. You can just deal with what you got. You know what I mean? First match. The first match on the card, ladies and gentlemen, was the women's Royal Rumble. I believe this is the, 2018 was 1, 2019 was 2, 2020 was 3, 2021 was 4, 2023 was 5. The sixth annual Women's Royal Rumble. And I'm going to say it right now. I thought this was the best of both Rumbles. I thought it felt a lot more, it felt a lot more packed in terms of names, in terms of moments. I felt like there was a lot more to get out of it when it comes to building to WrestleMania. I think there was a good 4 matches. A good 4 matches I counted that they teased in this Rumble match, which I think is going to be, by the way, I can't wait for those matches that we'll talk about, by the way. It's going to be great. I'm excited about that. And look, some of these matches that they tease might not even happen this year. Might happen next year, but it's going to happen, which I like. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But man, look, I feel like it's rare that I say that the women showed out. But they did. And I'm happy for it. It's good to see the women kick ass. The stories they were able to tell during this Rumble, man. And the best thing I can do right now is just go through it. Like, I have a list of all the entrants, and if they did anything noteworthy, I will talk about it. Coming out at number 1 was Natalya, good old Nat. For the record, shout out to Natalya. She is a fan of the show. You look great, Natalya, if you're watching. And the first surprise of the night, one that we all kind of saw coming, but we're happy that it happened. The return of amazing Trinity Fatu, a.k.a. Naomi. The glow has returned. The crowd loved it. She got inside the ring. She looked amazing. No pun intended. And she looked reinvigorated, which I thought was such a good look. I feel like that leave to go to TNA, Impact Wrestling, to have that run, to get the shine that she had as like a legit legend, coming from WWE to go to TNA to help boost their stock, and now she's back in WWE, and potentially helping to form a partnership between TNA and WWE, which would be huge, by the way. Massive, massive if that's the case. But regardless, this was a great moment. Before the match even started, the crowd gave her a standing ovation. She was moved to tears. You can see her getting emotional. What a moment for Naomi. It's just good to have her back. But we all knew she was coming back. Her family's here. She's married to Jimmy Uso. Eventually, she was gonna come back. Unlike Mercedes, who isn't coming back. Not for a long time. But I'm so happy that Naomi was able to come back, and she got the reception that she received. Again, like, the crowd was dead for a good portion of the show. They weren't dead for Naomi. So I was so happy to see her. They also weren't dead for Bayley. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bayley came in at number 3, and the crowd instantly gravitated towards her. Hey, Bayley! Bayley might be one of those heels that the fans just love. They're never going to not love her. Even when they boo her, when she does a good job as a heel, of course, the fans are always going to love Bayley. And they are ready to love Bayley. They're not going to stop loving Bayley. They will always love Bayley. And I think at WrestleMania, they're going to love her even more, because she's going to get her moment. But yeah, she lasted, I think, the longest, an hour and 3 minutes out of anyone inside a Rumble. The longest time in a Rumble, right? She broke the record. An hour and 3 minutes. Crazy. That's a long time to be taking bumps too. Jesus. Candice LeRae, I love Candice, but she has been cold as ice. Cold as ice since she came to the main roster. I remember back in the day when NXT was doing these call-ups, and a lot of people were saying, hey, they might work on NXT. That doesn't mean they'll work on the main roster. Jesus Christ. Candice LeRae, it's almost like she never came through NXT. Because when she was on NXT, she was one of the hottest talents there. Johnny helped, but Johnny's on the main roster as well. But ever since she came to the main roster, she's like a footnote. And it's sad. Because she's an excellent performer. In all aspects. That sucks, man. One of the big surprises of the night was number 5. TNA Knockouts champion. You said you wanted surprises. Here's your first surprise. TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace as the Knockouts champ showing up. And I gotta say it, I thought Jordynne looked good. Miss Jordynne Grace looked good. Jordynne Grace looked amazing. Fabulous. Seriously, I thought not only did she hang with like the top talent, she worked like a top talent. She felt like a top talent. It put TNA over even more. See, this is why it's important to do this stuff. Because now Jordynne Grace got to work with the top talent and she felt like she belonged there. She looked so good inside this. She looked so amazing inside this match. And then she took that KOD from Bianca on the ring apron. She looked amazing. I've always thought Jordynne Grace was that bitch. No offense to Jay Cargill. But it was nice to see her hang with the main eventers. At least with the women, to prove it. She looked great. So now she has that shine going back with her to TNA. And she's taking some eyes with her. Personally, if Jordynne Grace ever gets done with TNA, I think she should come to WWE. She fits right in. She'd be a multiple-time women's champion. I mean, how old is Jordynne? Jordynne can't be that old, right? Isn't she like 30, young 30s? Man, if she's still young, Let me look her up. Let me look it up real quick. Jordan Grace age. 20. She's 27. Nah. Come on over, Jordan. Come on over, Jordan. Come on over. Come on over. Yeah, for sure. Oh, nah. She needs to go ahead and bring her cute self over here. She's only 27 years old. Oh, nah. Yeah, we need to get her over here. She's young. She'll be in WWE. She will be in the WWE before her career's over with, for sure. Number 6, Indy Hartwell. Same thing as Candice LeRae. Just cold. What happened to Dexter Lumis? Weren't they doing a thing? He just went away. Asuka came in at number 7. As soon as I saw Asuka, I went, aw, shit. How are they going to play into the match? Because Kairi Sane does also show up, and I'm thinking, what? Is it going to be Asuka, Kairi in the end, and then Bayley's going to have to eliminate them both and then get in trouble with Io Sky or something like that? We'll find out. Ivy Now's number 8. Ivy, I don't have much to say about yet. Very young. Potential, but not much to say. Kind of like the Creed brothers, where I'm like, I think they're excellent inside the ring, but they need characters, and I don't know what's going on there. Katana Chance didn't really do much. Didn't really have a crazy save. Was kind of hoping she would, but she didn't. Bianca Belair, one of the winners of the Royal Rumbles of the last 6 years. I say it right. 6 years. Yeah, she had a moment. We'll talk about that in a second. She had multiple moments, including that KOD on the apron. So, you know, she was one of the stars of the entire show, quite frankly. I love me some Bianca. I'm just kind of sick of her character. I want that heel turn, or at least the serious turn for her. Kairi Sane came in at number 11. And look here, one of the highlights of the entire match was Kairi doing the apron spot, the Spider-Man spot she did, where she was literally, like, she hung on the wall, the side of the fucking ring. It's like, literally Spider-Man. That girl slid, and then she positioned her body somehow to where she was literally stuck on the wall. And I'm like, how? How, bro? It was dope. But then I said, there's no way. Like, if she gets back inside the ring from this, that would be one of the craziest saves I've ever seen. She doesn't. She just falls out. Maybe that was a botch. I can't really consider that a botch because, quite frankly, like, how is she supposed to get back inside the ring? Like, real talk, how is Kairi Sane supposed to get back inside the ring throughout all that? I don't know. I didn't see it happening, quite frankly. It was crazy, bro. But yeah, it was such a crazy spot. It does suck that she did fall out, though. There was a side of me where I was like, oh, maybe she'll get back inside. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She just kind of falls out. All right. And then Asuka gets eliminated. So I'm like, oh, so what? Okay, they're not going to play a role in the finish? Weird. Fine. All right. And so after this, it just kind of, the match just kind of, I won't say it died, but it just kind of went into limbo. Because then you have Tegan Knox come out, Kaden Carter come out, Chelsea Green came out. She didn't last 5 seconds. She actually lasted a lot longer this time. A lot longer. Piper Niven shined. I love me some Piper Niven, by the way. Very underrated. Xia Li was in there for like a cup of coffee. Zelina Vega came out as someone. Who was Zelina Vega cosplaying as? I thought Mercy. I was thinking Mercy from Overwatch. But then I'm like, what? Aren't Mercy's wings yellow? Like, doesn't she have like a white and yellow outfit? Maybe there is a certain outfit where you can have the pink wings, but I don't know. Like, I didn't know who Zelina Vega was cosplaying as, but it looked like Mercy from Overwatch. Y'all let me know. I didn't know. Maybe it's an anime that it escapes me. I'm pretty sure it's like this obscure show or anime that I haven't watched, but I just assumed it was Overwatch. Probably wrong. Maxine Dupree got in there, did a reverse worm. She did not look good doing those hurricanranas on Bayley. She's not the best inside the ring. She's a great mascot. She's a great valet manager. She is not a good in-ring performer. Cute as hell, fine as hell, just not a good wrestler. And that's okay. And then Nia Jax showed up. Ugh. To be fair, I thought Nia Jax had one of the best parts of the entire match. See, god damn it, guys. God damn it. I hate, I can't. Man, why did y'all make me do this? Why are y'all doing this to me? Why are you putting me in a position to give Nia fucking Jax a compliment? Why are y'all making me do this? Shame on y'all. Ugh. Nia Jax came in, and she had one of the best runs in the entire match. She had the most eliminations at 6. Or was it 7? It was either 6 or 7. I don't care. It's Nia Jax. Ugh. And then the worst part is, like, she actually looked good. Guys, like, what kind of world are we living in where Nia Jax looked good? What is wrong with this women's division? Why are you letting Nia Jax look this good? Remember the days where Nia Jax was so bad? Now she's gotten to the point now where she's halfway decent. God. Keep this up and I'm gonna start giving her compliments. It's already bad enough I'm giving Logan Paul compliments. Number 20. Shotzi Blackheart. She came with the green hair. Okay, and then we get to the last 10. And it's almost like from 21 and onward, the match just kicked into high gear and it didn't stop. I felt like the first 10 were solid. The second 10 was kind of dry. I'll even say kind of boring. But then the last 10, the last third was excellent. Becky Lynch comes in at number 21 and it kicks into high gear immediately. Becky gets in there, the crowd's into Becky because they love Becky. She starts kicking ass. Then out comes one of the best parts of this match, Alba fucking Fire, aka Kaylee Ray. Can we please just give credit where credit is due? Kaylee Ray is very underrated. Kaylee Ray is one of the most underrated, and I mean this, one of the most underrated performers. The most underrated performers of the entire night. And I mean that. It's crazy to me when you think about what she's involved in the tag match with Isla Dawn. Their little tag team, the Curse Breakers, the Hex Girls. Cause we're the Hex Girls and we're gonna put a spell on you. I don't know what they're called. But yeah. But when you see her perform, like, she shined in this match. I was like, why is she not getting enough TV time? She is phenomenal. Kaylee Ray, Alba Fire, was phenomenal, man. She looked great. Shayna Baszler was nice. Valhalla came out, but then R-Truth came out with her and basically thought he was entering the men's rumble, but then he got eliminated by Nia Jax. And then ended up costing Valhalla her spot because she got eliminated in like 5 seconds. So it was hilarious. Mia Yim, came in, did a freaking awesome springboard DDT on Alba Fire, who made it look amazing. Zoe Stark got in there. My girl Roxanne Perez, out there outperforming 90% of the women. Show her some love. Roxanne Perez is the shit. She's the shiznit, and you know she is. Man. She from H-Town, too. Trained under Booker T. Reality of Wrestling. Roxy is amazing. No pun intended, Naomi. And then the big one. The massive debut. We all saw it coming at number 28. Jade effing Cargill. That bitch show has come to WWE. When she showed up, Everybody stood up. The entire crowd got on their feet. She walked to the ring. She got in the ring. It was high octane. The energy was high. And she stood face to face with Nia Jax. And then you can feel it. You feel the energy. It's palpable. It's building up. And then they start fighting. Jade Cargill picks her ass up. She picks up Nia Jax's big ass, slams her like Andre the Giant. Brother! And then she picked her up again 2 times and then tossed her over the rope. This woman is amazing. What a way to put her over. It was over with after that. After that, I was like, well, she's a star now. She's a star. Oh my goodness, what a moment. Easily one of the best things about the entire show was seeing her pick up Nia Jax and just toss her ass over the top rope. Oh my god, it was easily one of the best moments of the entire fucking show. Give credit where credit is due, ladies and gentlemen. This was amazing. This was phenomenal. I don't even think you could have put her over even more. AEW gave Jade Cargill over a year with that TBS championship, undefeated. WWE got Jade Cargill more over in 5 seconds than AEW did in a full year. No offense. That was a phenomenal moment. And then she would go on to have another moment as Bianca Belair and her were body pressing women, and then they just dropped them behind them. And then we see Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill staring face to face. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill in the center of the ring. They don't even touch. The crowd is going crazy. You get this angle where you see the two on one side in the WrestleMania 40 sign. And I said, let's go. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I called that. I called that in my predictions. I said, yep. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. I don't know if we're going to get that, but I hope we do. I hope we do, man. Oh, man, that's so goddamn cool. Oh, man, I'm excited. It was such a good moment. It was such a great moment for them. It really was. But yeah, Jay looked amazing. She was one of the final 4, final 3 even. The ending of the match was great too. 29 was Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton? Again, I've said it before. She's an excellent wrestler. For someone that's a rookie, that just started wrestling 3 years ago or something like that, maybe 4 or 5. She is so good inside the ring. I just need her to get her character right. Once she has an interesting character that works for me, oh, she's gonna blow up. Because she's so good inside the ring. That moonsault she did, chef's kiss. Holy crap. It looked amazing. And clearly they think she's amazing. Because she performs very well. So yeah, she's easily gonna be a big star. And then number 30 was Liv Morgan. Good to have Liv back. And thank you for giving tribute to Ashley Mazzaro. In case you guys didn't pick up on it, she was wearing an Ashley Mazzaro outfit. Liv looked great. She looked amazing. In great shape and everything. So, yeah, it came down to Liv, Jade Cargill, and Bayley. And you saw all 3 of them on the apron. Very tense moment. They were hitting each other. They were stumbling. Almost about to fall. Freaking Liv Morgan hits her Oblivion, or Jade Cargill, throws her off the apron. And then at the last second, Bayley drop kicks Liv Morgan off. And then Bayley, as predicted, becomes your 2024 Women's Royal Rumble winner. She will go on to face whichever women's champion she wants at WrestleMania. I think we all know which women's champion she's going to choose. It's not a secret. She wants to go after... she says she's going to go after Rhea Ripley. She's going after Io Sky. The story's right there. The story is right there. It's going to be a great moment for her. She's going to get the women's championship and most likely go babyface, which needs to happen. It's time. Fans are ready for it. Fans love Bayley. They want to see her get her moment. It is going to be a great time for her. Bayley as a babyface going against Io Sky and Damage Control when they kick her out. That's going to be a big moment. Bayley versus Io Sky. And I called it. Y'all are saying it wasn't going to happen. So what do we do about Rhea Ripley? Well, that one's easy. Chamber. Whoever wins Chamber fights Rhea Ripley. Spoiler alert, it's Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch will indeed beat whoever's going to be in Chamber to become your number one contender. And so what we're looking at for the women at WrestleMania, we're looking at Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. We're looking at Bayley versus Io Sky. And we're looking at Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. You can't get any bigger than that. That is that. Woo, daddy. That's a great lineup for WrestleMania. I wouldn't change anything else. You can do the women's championships for tag team titles, I guess. I don't goddamn know. Maybe they'll do a battle royal. I don't fucking know. But yeah, like those 3 matches, it's done. It's done. You don't get any bigger than that. Io Sky, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. It's done. I'm excited about that. Give me your thoughts on the Women's Royal Rumble. The second match of the night, believe it or not, was the Universal title. I was like, oh, okay. I would at least have this going before the main event, but nope. Roman Reigns defended his Universal Championship that he has held for a whopping 1,245 days, by the way. We are only 200 and something days away from Hulk Hogan's record being broken. But yeah, Roman Reigns defended it against Mr. RKO Randy Orton, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and the fastest rising superstar in all of wrestling, with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. Fatal 4-way. All kinds of chaos. No disqualification. Literally all 3 of them, Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles, had Roman pinned. They had Roman Reigns pinned to the mat. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight had him pinned with the blunt force trauma, BFT. AJ Styles broke up the pin. AJ Styles had Roman pinned with the Styles Clash. LA Knight broke up the pin. Randy Orton hits an RKO on AJ Styles, on LA Knight, and Roman Reigns, who countered Roman Reigns' Superman punch into an RKO, which he has done 10,000 times. But this one looked so goddamn good. It looked amazing. And it looked like he was going to win. 1, 2, Solo Sikoa interferes and helps Roman win the belt. It was crazy. He comes out, he pulls out the referee, and Solo starts stacking him. He basically stacked AJ. He stacked Randy and LA Knight, excuse me. AJ was on the outside, and he was going to basically crush AJ against the barricade, but AJ got up, and he hits a flying forearm, the phenomenal forearm on Roman Reigns, then goes to the outside and gets a steel chair. Because he's sick of this shit, right? He starts using the steel chair, and while he's using the steel chair, it's like you can almost see the wheels turning. You can tell he's about to turn heel, or he is going in a different character direction than we're anticipating. How about that? He's going in a different character direction. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it. Because this is a different AJ Styles. And I like it. I like that. But it came down to Roman Reigns hitting a spear on AJ Styles. And as soon as I saw him hit that spear, I said, well, this is it. And it was it. Roman hits a spear on AJ Styles. Pins a 1, 2, 3. And Roman retains. Again, everyone saw it coming. No one should be surprised. I don't know why people thought Roman was going to lose the belt. Let's relax. Let's relax. It was never going to happen. You're going to get your main event against Roman and Cody. For sure. If you watch the show, you'll know that you are. But yeah, like, you knew Roman was going to retain. you had to know. You had to know Roman was going to retain. And he did. We're going to pause for 2 seconds. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do round 2 of the Superchat Championship. We have more Super Chats. I want to get to them and tally up the scores to see where we sit.
If they make having the TNA Knockout a Royal Rumpke entrant every year, I would love to see it. Also, Alyx, keep up their amazing work.
Thank you, Brad Cheney. He has increased his donations to, I believe that's $25? $25 in Australian money. So, yeah, I think he's still in the lead right now. I didn't see the other Super Chats yet. Oh, never mind. Now I saw him. Yeah, we might have a new leader here in a second. Keep your donations coming in, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate y'all for donating to the stream. I am excited to see who's going to come out the winner here. We have some big dogs in his house.
I need your love. I need your time. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love.
Alyx, how would the Bayley IYO Mania angle unfold? Wasn't the plan to go after Rhea's title so Damage Control has all the gold? How do we see this storyline shift to Bayley, IYO being the main focus?
Well, we have to remember that they're trying to kick her out, right? They're trying to kick her out of the group. I think the whole... Nickname My, your former Super Chat champ, is here to take his belt back and reign as your tribal chief with $50. Actually, no. I think that's $55. $55 from Euro. That's Euro, right? $55 for US. So he is in the lead now at $55 as usual. He likes to wait until but yeah, I'll answer your question in a second. But let me go ahead and let the rest of this play.
Great show. The crowd was hot when it needed to be. I was there. We were re-loud the entire show in my section. Shocked Punk lost, but he will win Chamber.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go to WrestleMania. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, like they're telling the story, Three Diglets, like clearly Bayley is gonna lose her group. She formed Damage Control, and they're gonna basically take over from her. So that's most likely why, if I'm not mistaken, why they're gonna end up doing her. Wait, did he donate twice? Donate twice? Or is this a glitch? I think this might be a glitch. Yeah, that was weird. No, he didn't donate twice. It's still $50. $55, sorry. Just so we're clear. I don't know why it played it twice. That was a glitch there. Don't worry, Nickname I. It just got you once. It didn't get you twice. I don't know why. Wow. Yeah,
Did you hear about Hulk Hogan saving a young girl's life in a car wreck this past week?
I did hear that. Yeah, he's Hulk Hogan, brother. Nickname I says he bugged the system. Did you bug the system again, Nickname I? Y'all, like, I remember one time when Nickname I donated so much money, it kept playing his stuff. I was like, bruh, like, you gonna screw up the system again with all these donations? Ridiculous. All right, so that's gonna end round 2, if I'm not mistaken. Round 2 with Nickname I at $55. So the amount to beat for round 2, and then the last round, which I know is going to be nuts, because they always like to get crazy in the last round. That's when the big dogs come out. So, Three Diglets, I think you are at, let me get the numbers right. So, right now, Brad Cheney is in 3rd place? Brad Cheney has $25. Let me see. Three Diglets has... I'm trying to think how much Three Diglets has for a minute. I think Three Diglets might actually have... Is it 25? Because I know you did 2 5s. And then you did a 10. Right? Three Diglets, I lost track. It's Three Diglets. Let me know how much you donated. I would really appreciate that. But I think nickname my regardless. The amount to beat right now is 55. Once again, that's the amount to beat for 3. Okay, so it was just $20 for 3 Diglets. Yeah, so it's just $20 right now. $20 for 3 Diglets. $50 for nickname my. $55 for nickname my. So 3 Diglets is in the 3rd place for $20. Brad Cheney is in 2nd place with $25, and nickname my is in first for $55. I'm actually writing this down because you just never know what's gonna happen. And I want to be fair, but yeah, everyone's just kind of waiting right now. Everyone is just kind of waiting to see what happens. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the other part of the show. Part 2 of the review. I'm actually making sure I get this right. Cheney. And then nickname my. Alright. We're good. I'm being organized here for a second. We're organized. Kevin Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Kevin Owens won this opportunity. If I'm not mistaken, Kevin Owens won his opportunity through a tournament, of course. And we all kind of figured, well, this is just someone to hold over Logan until WrestleMania, because we all know he's not going to drop the belt until WrestleMania. And going into the match happened, and the match was really good. Like, as always, Logan just makes everyone look good because he's such a good performer. Hate saying it, but it's true. Yeah, it was... I think everyone knew going into it, they were going to have a really good to great match, and they did. It was a really good match. And they both had very good chemistry. Lots of great moments in there where both of them made each other look good. We get to the ending, though, and we see a lot of interference. And there was this guy from his podcast. I don't remember his name. He was out there. He had Austin Theory and Grayson Waller come out. And then it just got very It got very Roman Reigns-esque. I'm like, again, all this interference for the championships. Can we just have a clean match? No, we can't just have a clean match. You'll never just have a clean match with Roman Reigns or Logan Paul. All these heel champions in the mix, right? Too many heel champions. Way too many heel champions. Wait, okay, hold on for a minute. The only babyface champion, I think, is Seth Rollins, right? Yeah. He's the only... Yep. Everyone else is a heel. We only got one babyface champion. He's out for 2 months. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, we need some babyface champions. Like, serious, for the love of God, we need some babyface champions. Badly. But, yeah, okay. Logan Paul has his friends come out, and then one of them, I think it was Austin Theory, gives him his brass knucks, and Logan Paul stands up, and then goes to hit Kevin Owens with the brass knucks. Kevin blocks it, grabs the brass knucks off of Logan Paul's hand, and then turns around, pow! In the face. Knocks his ass out. And during the pin, Kevin Owens did not take off the brass knucks. And so the referee saw the brass knucks. 1, 2, wait a minute! Sees the brass knucks, calls for the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Logan Paul retains by disqualification. And I like this because we've been seeing this story with Kevin Owens play out throughout the last month or so, where he went through certain means. He wasn't winning clean. He used the cast in one of his matches against Austin Theory. Played a little dirty in the first match. And here he was going to win through using brass knucks. Yes, he was doing it to people who didn't who deserved it, by the way. Trust me, they were assholes, but he wasn't winning clean, per se. And he was going to be okay with winning this one cheating. And he got caught. So that was interesting. I like that. And then after the match, he lost his mind. Everyone is losing their minds. He lost his mind, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I was can I be 100% honest with you? I appreciate how creative the finish was. And I am looking forward to seeing what they do with this, but there's a side of me that's like, are we going to turn Kevin Owens heel again? Look, if we're going to do it, if you're going to turn Kevin Owens heel, I want crazy Kevin Owens. If you're going to turn him heel again, you got to give me Kevin Owens. Because I'm kind of over KO. I'm over Mr. KO and the stun. Like, bring in the pile driver. Like, really mix it up. Because I'm over it. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm kind of sick and tired of Kevin Owens getting these big opportunities and then losing. I mean, I literally called him a jobber in the prediction show. Because I'm like, that's what he is. Like, I'm at the point now where you already know that he's going to go up against some people and probably lose. Like, they had him go up against Logan Paul, and I'm like, he's not going to win, but... Like, I want something different for Kevin Owens right now. Like, the stuff with him and Sammy was good, was interesting going into WrestleMania, but we gotta get something. We gotta get something different. So whatever they decide to do with him, I'm hoping that it's actually something interesting. Besides a heel turn. Like, another heel turn? Really? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Kevin Owens, because I'm, again, 100% honest with you, just being completely blunt, and yeah, I had nothing else to really add here, so y'all let me know how y'all feel, because whatever they decide to do, hopefully it's actually something interesting. Nickname I called Kevin Owens the new Big Show, essentially. Yeah, he's basically the new Big Show. Oh, and by the way, 3 Diglets, I saw that you were donating for A&B combos as well. If you are running out of YouTube space to donate, you can always just donate through my Cash App or PayPal. That's usually what happened. There was a point in time, too, where freaking Franklin Torres and Nickname I, they maxed out their YouTube donations. And so they had to donate through PayPal and Cash App. Yeah, sometimes it goes to Cash App and PayPal. So, if y'all want to take it there, that's cool. I don't think we had to tonight. I mean, if it ends up just being on the YouTube Super Chats, that's cool with me too. But it's gone to PayPal and Patreon, and no, PayPal and Cash App before. Main event time. The main event, ladies and gentlemen, is the Men's Royal Rumble. 30-man enter, 1 man wins. He goes on to face a champion at WrestleMania. We saw Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns in the skyboxes, chilling with their titles to see who is going to pick, who they are going to be fighting. Who they going to be fighting at WrestleMania. By the way, Samantha Irvin was fine. No, I'm just fucking. She's sexy in that outfit. Samantha. Bruh, Ricochet, you lucky bastard. Ricochet is one of the luckiest men in the goddamn world. Miz, Ricochet, man. And someone just asked, 4 matches? Yeah, it was just 4 matches. That's all it needed to be. It didn't need to be any more than 4 matches, quite frankly. But yeah, 4 matches. I like it. So let's talk about it. Number 1 was Jey Uso. Big pop for Jey. He came out, did the whole dun dun dun, raised the roof, dun dun dun, yeet. Came out, crowd loved him, crowd was hot for him. And then number 2 was no yeet. We had yeet and no yeet. I love the fact, and I like how in contrast they are. Like from the color scheme, Jey Uso's blue, Jimmy Uso's red. I like that. Because Bloodline and then Jey Uso is different. I like that. That's really cool. But their theme songs, their t-shirts, Jey Uso is Yeet, Jimmy Uso is No Yeet. There you go. There's your tease for a WrestleMania match between those two. That's a feud right there. And they basically were like a good part of the first 20 minutes of the, not even 20 minutes, but the 20 spots of the entire Rumble. Yeah, they were basically carrying it. And Jey Uso got help from the baby faces, and Jimmy Uso kind of, but not really, got help from the heels. Not really. But yeah, they teased that match for WrestleMania, probably at SummerSlam, so we're going to get that. Grayson Waller came out at number 3, and then not too long after him, and they were rushing through. Anyone realize they were rushing through these numbers as well? They were kind of like, all right, go. Andrade, El Idolo, Andrade Cien Almas Andrade made his return at number 4. Theme song is great, by the way. His outfit was amazing. Came out, was kicking ass, got inside the ring, looked really good. Andrade has really turned into an excellent athlete. And I love that we're doing it here in Philadelphia on the 6th anniversary of the NXT Classic between him and Johnny Gargano. People are still calling Andrade versus Johnny Gargano and NXT TakeOver Philadelphia one of the greatest, if not the greatest, NXT matches of all time. Some might even call it the greatest main event. And in the history, one of the histories of WWE, even. That's lovely. You love to see it. You love to see it. He looked good. Loved his outfit as well. Number 5 was Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is an excellent prospect, very young, has nothing but an upside, will be a main event player for sure. Mark my words, he will be a main event player one day. He has all the tools to make it happen. Just watch out for him. Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen, in his house. Yeah, you would think I'd be a little bit more excited about Shinsuke, but I'm not. And the reason why I'm not is because, and I'm going to be completely transparent with you, they haven't done much with him ever since he lost to Seth Rollins. Like, to me, when he turned heel last year, I said, okay, if you don't put the belt on him now, you never will. That was the perfect time to put the belt on him, and Triple H didn't. And so Nakamura is just kind of there now. Not someone that I'm never going to say he's a bad talent. It's just I'm always going to feel like they didn't maximize his full potential. Santos Escobar. Quite frankly, what they want Santos Escobar to be, Andrade already is. So like the next big Latino, Mexican superstar, Hispanic superstar, I think Andrade fits that more than Santos. But I think they're going to go with Santos because his English is almost perfect. It's he's bilingual and it's so fluid. He knows fluent Spanish and then speaks English so goddamn well. So in terms of the look and the media aspect, Santos is definitely a better representation. But in terms of the in-ring aspect, you're not going to outdo Andrade. Andrade is a much better performer than Santos. That's just my personal opinion. Number 8 was Karrion Kross. Was I the only person? Was I literally the only person that heard Karrion Kross's theme song and went, who the hell is that? Come on. I can't be the only one that thought, who in the world? Who in God's name is this? They changed his theme song because he's now with Final Testament. So I was very confused. I was like, all right, well, I don't know. I was just like, well, I was hoping that y'all would at least keep his cool theme song, but they said, all right, we're going to go in a completely different direction with him. he didn't really do much for me, if I'm being completely honest with you. He was just kind of there. But he came out, and then Dominic Mysterio came out and got one of the biggest reactions, heat-wise. He did. He got massive heat on himself, and I thought this was this was definitely a great response for him. And it's crazy to me. One of the things about Dominic Mysterio that I was talking about, for what feels like a year now, is that we were seeing him come out, get this massive reaction in terms of boos, right? And for a time period, it felt like they were piping in the boos, which was fine. I'm fine with them piping in boos, but everyone had this big debate that, oh, it's legit boos. I'm like, no, it's piped in, but that's okay. It's part of the TV. What was crazy about that whole debate was they never needed to pipe in the boos. Dominic Mysterio was getting so much heat any goddamn ways, they didn't need to pipe it in. And so over time, they stopped piping in the boos, and it became genuine heat. And then now it's gotten to a point where it sounds like it's piped in, but it's actually not. It's legit heat. Dom is just that hated. He's become such an anti-Rey Mysterio that he is literally one of the most hated people in the whole wrestling business. And if they ever do Dom versus Rey again, Dom needs to win. Keep that. I hope Dom retires Make him the anti-Rey Mysterio. Rey was like technically he was a heel in WCW. We won't talk about that. But let's for WWE, Rey Mysterio was always a babyface. He never turned heel. Dom needs to be a heel for the rest of his career. Don't ever go face. He might, but don't ever go face, Dom. Stay a heel. Stay a heel. Please. It's so good. Carlito came in at number 10. He was alright. Everyone just, I don't know. Like, once again, we just have these next 10 that were just kind of there. Everyone just felt kind of slow. For me, I just felt like all these guys are great athletes, but no one's doing anything. Bobby Lashley went out there. He got rid of Karrion Kross. Okay. That was about it. He didn't really do much. Ludwig Kaiser. And then freaking AOP came out with Karrion Kross, and they helped eliminate Bobby Lashley because they're assholes. And then the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley fight with AOP and the Final Testament. They're going to do their feud on SmackDown. So there you go. There go them. But yeah, like this Austin Theory, the guy that beat John Cena last year, like no one gives a fuck anymore though. Great athlete, just no one cares. Finn Balor, I heard that his contract is expiring after WrestleMania. Don't see him going anywhere though. And then we got Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes showed up. But then like nothing happened with him. He was just kind of there. Big Bronson Reed came out. Kofi Kingston came out. Oh, cool. What's Kofi gonna do this year? What big crazy spot is Kofi gonna do? Nothing. He did nothing. No big crazy spot. He just didn't do anything. No crazy spot. Honestly, he just kind of did nothing. Quite frankly, he was just kind of there. He came in, and then he got eliminated. Like it was nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it was crazy. Like I'm sorry. Like to me, again, to me, not hating on anything. I like Kofi. He's a great athlete. One of the best things about the Rumbles was Kofi's saves. I never thought Kofi was going to win, but he made the match fun and creative based off of people who can make these saves, right? These last few years, Kofi hasn't been doing any of that, and it's kind of made it lame. I'm like, Kofi, what are you going to do this year to stop yourself from being eliminated? He didn't do anything for the last few years. Now, the last two were botches, to be fair, but still, like, come on, Kofi. He just got eliminated, and it was lame. So, Gunther came out at number 18, then it was Ivar, and then we get to number 20. Which was Braun Breaker, a.k.a. Rex Steiner. The son of Rick Steiner, but Braun Breaker, who, for some reason, has been stuck on NXT for way too goddamn long. He is clearly main roster ready. He got in that match and looked like a freight train. He was running, he runs super goddamn fast. Seriously, it was like he was running it. It's like someone pushed fast forward on the TV. It was like what the? There's no way he's that fast. He's that fast. That man was running so goddamn fast and it looked so goddamn cool. Why is he not on the main roster? Braun Breaker has been ready. Omos comes in. Here comes Omos. And he gets eliminated by Braun Breaker. Hell yeah. Can I get a, oh hell yeah. Right? Number 22 is Pat McAfee. So I think we knew the moment Pat McAfee showed up, we went, that's where Brock Lesnar was supposed to show up. So just so we're clear, Brock Lesnar was supposed to be in this Rumble. Brock Lesnar got withdrawn. He got pulled from the Rumble at the last second. He was pulled from the Rumble simply because, and this is true, and I'm serious, he was pulled from the Rumble because of the allegations. The allegations of the Rumble is what pulled him. I mean, look. Here's what I'll say. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen, how much Brock had to, the role Brock had to play in the allegations, in the lawsuits, right? So, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, and this is just how I feel about it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he's guilty, because I still believe that you're guilty until proven innocent, right? Well, that's just me. That's just how I feel. You're innocent until proven guilty. Sorry, I caught myself. I fixed it. You are innocent until proven guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. And so, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, the lawsuit with Vince McMahon, we already did a big freaking live stream about it. Multiple live streams. In the lawsuit, it was alleged that a former UFC champion played a role in trafficking, SEX trafficking of one of the former employees, Janelle Grant, between Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis, and she was used to entice Brock Lesnar to stay with WWE and re-sign with the company, right? And so his involvement, if he had shown up, it was going to get shot down. It was going to get a lot of boos. So as soon as I saw Pat McAfee show up, I said, this, ladies and gentlemen, was where Brock Lesnar was supposed to show up. And they had Pat McAfee do the whole, all right, I'm gonna get in. Do I want to? Okay, nah. And then he just jumped out. Yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened with Pat McAfee. He just jumped out. He's like, nah, do I want? No, I don't want to. Nah. He said, nah. Nope. And then he jumped back out. And so there you go. It was alright. Watch. It hasn't been reported yet, but I guarantee you, you heard it here first. Number 22 was supposed to be Brock Lesnar. And Pat just filled in for it. Now, does this mean Brock Lesnar's done? We don't know. We're going to see what WWE, TKO, the group as a whole does. They're going to do the investigation, and then they're probably going to, close to WrestleMania, decide, all right, we're going to have either Brock come in at the last second to do his match against Gunther, or just not do business with him. Again, this is what I'll say. If Brock was involved in any kind of way with the trafficking of women behind scenes, and he's had multiple incidents with Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis, he has to go as well. I'm not here to say he was a bad athlete. He has contributed a lot to WWE, but if he was involved in the trafficking of women backstage, there's no excuse for that. He has to go. That's disgusting. They all gotta go. Anyone involved with that. All of Vince McMahon's friends, that includes Bruce Pritchard, Kevin Dunn, freaking John Laurinaitis, Brock, whatever. If they were all involved with Vince doing what he did, they gotta go. Just like Vince. Vince got fired. He resigned. He got fired. And it was for the better. By the way, Slim Jim actually came back and re-endorsed WWE as a sponsor. So, it was all worth it. Let's move on. 23 was JD McDonough. 24 was R-Truth, who came out as number 24 in the Women's Rumble. And he came out as number 24 here. And he thought it was a tag. He was on the apron, basically acting like it was a tag match. And Dominic Mysterio was like, bro, get your ass in here. But then Gunther had Dom in a headlock. And then Dom was like, fine. Freaking neck breaker. And then jumped in, tagged R-Truth. The crowd lost their shit. R-Truth came inside the ring, did a hot tag, shoulder tackle, shoulder tackle, shoulder tackle. Then spinning powerbomb, put the hand in the air. The crowd's going crazy. You can't see me. Oh, I love it. And then he gets eliminated anyways. Not before the Miz come out. Him and Miz have a moment in there between the Awesome Truth. That was great. Damian Priest then comes out and eliminates R-Truth. You know, just okay. CM Punk came out at number 27. Big pop for him. Ricochet comes out at number 28. McIntyre at number 29. Sami Zayn at number 30. Got some big names to close things off, ladies and gentlemen. And then it came down to Drew McIntyre, Gunther, CM Punk, and Cody. Drew and Gunther are just beating up Cody and CM Punk. Like, Punk and Gunther are... Punk and Cody are just feeding to Gunther and Drew. Just feeding and feeding and feeding. And you're thinking, well, okay. Eventually, they're going to start fighting back, right? And they do. And as you can imagine, both CM Punk and Cody start fighting back, and they eliminate Gunther and Drew. And then it comes down to the final two. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. The final two in the Royal Rumble was CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. The crowd's going crazy. This is awesome. This is awesome. And it was awesome. It was a good moment to see them in there. It was a good moment to see these two tear it up. And they basically had a very... It was good. It was good. It was good. I liked it. It was fine. It was fine. So, I had someone text me, and it was interesting. My friend Sarah, who is a wrestling fan, by the way. She doesn't do YouTube or anything, but she texted me. And she asked me, is Punk okay? He looks slow. And I said, yeah, he does. He's slowed down. And then I thought to myself, I mean, he literally just came in at number 27. Is it just that he slowed down his style? Is that what it is? I don't know. That's interesting. You know what I mean? He did slow down his style, though. But I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I love the energy that these two brought. I wasn't necessarily going to sit here and think that they were going to give it all inside the ring. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to be like a, well, shit. You know, they're going to leave it all inside the ring, and it's going to be one of the craziest things we ever see. But still, like, I gotta admit, and I'll be honest with you, like, for as hyped as I was, it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I was thinking, when I think Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, it was gonna be like a spectacular, like, last 10 minutes between CM Punk and Cody. No, it was kind of slow. They were both, well, Punk was definitely tired, and Cody pretty much had to carry it. I don't know. I just kind of felt it should have been better than what it was hyped up to be. Like, their Raw promo was out of this world amazing. And then we got the two in the main event, and I was like, oh, all right. It was good. Was expecting more. So, interesting. But yeah, as we get closer to the end of the match, Cody Rhodes hits the Crossroads, CM Punk hits the GTS, and then Punk goes, I waited 10 years for this moment. I'm not going to lose it to Dusty's son or Dusty's kid. As soon as he said that, I'm like, okay, well, he's done. Goes to throw out Cody, did the whole heel thing where he's like, no. Oh, no, I screwed up. Cody turns around, tosses CM Punk over the top rope, and Cody Rhodes is now back-to-back, two-time Royal Rumble winner, 1 out of 4. 4 to do it. Hogan. No, wait. 5. Hogan, Shawn, Austin. 6? Hogan, Shawn, Austin, Edge, Randy, Cody. Right? Now, back to back, I think it's only been 3. It's only been 3 to do that. Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan. No. 4. Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Austin, and then Cody. So Cody is the last one to do it since Austin back to back. So, there you go. Back to back winners. I know Hogan did it back to back. What was it? 90? Was it 90 and 91? 90 and 91, right? Yeah. So, okay, back to back. He's part of a small class. He go back to back. And I knew it was going to be Cody. I wasn't worried about it. I said in my prediction show that it's got to be Cody, right? Because it's going to be him and Roman again. And it was. So, there you go. Back to back. Back to back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to life. Back to reality. So, yeah. Cody Rhodes ends up winning your 2024 Royal Rumble. Gets on the freaking turnbuckle. Points to the WrestleMania sign. Well, and then points to Roman Reigns and says, I want your ass. I want that ass. Pause. At WrestleMania. And Roman says, you want this ass? Well, come get this ass. Pause. At WrestleMania. And there you go. That's how it ended. That's basically how it ended for WrestleMania, for Royal Rumble. Your main event again is gonna be Cody Rhodes and freaking Roman Reigns once again in the main event of WrestleMania. Fine, but couldn't we have gotten there in a much more predictable way? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it couldn't be even more predictable than this. Again, I'm fine with Cody getting the main event spot. He's going to be a great champ to usurp Roman. He's going to be a great face for WWE. I just feel like, God, like, they're not even trying to make you think for 1 second that he is not going to be it. Like, we get it. He's the face, but can we make it a little bit more interesting? Goddamn, some adversity? But no adversity for Cody Rhodes. He's the chosen one. Everyone's saying, like, oh my God, Cody's struggling. Cody's struggling. No, he's not. There's no such thing as struggling for Cody Rhodes. He's going to be the guy to beat Roman. All I ask for, if you're going to get that match, give me my match. Give me Rock and Roman, please. So we'll be good. Yeah, that was Rumble. Again, it was a fine show. Wasn't anything spectacular. I didn't think it was bad. I wasn't expecting Sasha Banks. I was expecting Jade Cargill. I got Jade Cargill. I was expecting CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, one of them to be the winner. One of them was the winner. I was expecting Bayley to win. Bayley won. I was expecting Logan Paul and Roman to retain. They retained. So, very predictable show. But in execution, fine. The worst part about the show was the crowd, honestly. 48,000 there. You can hear a pin drop. That's never good. But, yeah, it is what it is. What else can you do? So, that's my review. Ladies and gentlemen, let's close things off by crowning a new Super Chat champion, shall we? So I think we have a couple more Super Chats just waiting in the wing. Let's see who's going to walk away your Super Chat champion.
CM Punk is in the best shape in his life, Corey Graves. Why is the man lying like that?
This donation put 3 Diglets, I believe, at was it $70? That put him at $70. Okay. Nickname I answered it back with another $55. So actually this puts Nickname My at, let me see, let me put this amount in. $108. $108 for Nickname My. US dollars, by the way. Thank you so much, sir, for that donation. $108 for Nickname My.
No yeet for Roman to retain at Mania, yeet for Roman to face The Rock and Cody Night 1 and Night 2 respectively.
Brad Cheney with another $20. That's Australian 30, so it's $20 in American. So that's, what was that? I think that's $45. $45 for Brad Cheney.
You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride.
3 Diglets is trying to win this Super Chat Championship. This puts him at $95. $95, ladies and gentlemen. Although Nickname My is still in the lead with 108. Let's see if 3 Diglets wants to give it a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen, to push him above and beyond to get this Super Chat Championship. Just very curious about that. Oh, okay, Brad. Lots of Sasha Banks in here, which I like. Although she's not here. And it's Mercedes.
Last donation. If anyone donates more, congrats to them.
Brad, thank you so much for your donations. You are sitting pretty at $65. That's insane. That is insane. $65 donation. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay.
Alyx, you think if the Vince stuff didn't happen, would we have seen Gunther win the Rumble? Or would Cody have still won regardless, you think?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it was gonna be Cody regardless. So, all right. Well, 3 Diglets just took the lead. Oh, I spoke too soon. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, game over. Nickname Mike with $300, which is gonna come out to let me put it in. $325 in donation. Okay, I think that's ball game, ladies and gentlemen. $325. I think we should go ahead and shut this down. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Nickname I? You thought you was just gone.
How did the crowd come out on TV? Live was insane.
It came off kind of dead, quite frankly, but it probably sounded better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it sounded kind of quiet. It sounded kind of quiet. It looked great though, and maybe it was louder in the arena, and probably because of your section. Yeah, guys. Is that a TKO? Is that a TKO? I think that's a TKO. $300, ladies and gentlemen. Nickname my... No, actually, no. $325 is the lead. Nickname my might have just taken this, quite frankly, I think. I think that's it. Now, Three Diglets is thinking about if he wants to go crazy or not. Three Diglets, you're swimming with sharks, young man. You're swimming with sharks. Like, oh my god. I just saw that donation. What? I just saw, holy god. Damn. The champ is here! Franklin Torres with a whopping $400 takes the lead. Just took the lead. Just like that, $400. What did I tell you, Three Diglets? You thought you was just gonna come waltzing in here and try to take this championship. Oh, look, it's the Intercontinental Championship. Boy! You playing with the big boys. You're playing with the big boys now. My god. The freaking nickname is gonna donate 150.
Cody versus Roman with Rock as special guest referee. Also, my last donation as my tribal chief is back.
He is. Your tribal chief is back. And I just saw that extra donation he just did. Oh my god. Okay. Franklin Torres, I believe he's giving up his championship role to Nickname I, who let's just call it like it is, ladies and gentlemen. Nickname I is coming back as your new Superchat champion.
Hi, Alex. I marked out for TNA champ Jordan Grace.
Yeah, Jordan Grace was dope. It was nice to see her too. It's always great to see these new faces come in and do great things. And Jordan Grace is, bro, she looked amazing. I thought she looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. Jesus Christ almighty. Nickname I with 450 euro dollars, which comes out to 488 US dollars. So literally he's not, but for Three Diglets to win, he will have to donate $500. He currently has 145, so he will need to donate $455 to get 500. And then maybe Nickname I won't max it out. Wow.
Okay, that's it. Franklin versus Nickname my WrestleMania Superchat Championship. Lol.
They both win, right? Now, we all know who really wins. We all know who really wins. Let's call it like it is. Three Diglets, I think you realize now that you playing with the big boys now. Hey, you're playing with the big boys now. Woo! You thought it was gonna be easy. You thought you was just gonna walk in here and take the championship. I told you. I told you, son. We don't play games here. The Superchat Championship in Alyx's world is the most prestigious championship on YouTube. And when you come for the kings, you best not miss. See, we don't have small little fishies swimming in this water. 3 Diglets, you swimming with the sharks now. You swimming with the sharks, and if you gonna swim with them,
Good job, y'all. Alyx, shout out to you.
thank you. 3 Diglets, you put up a good fight. You put up a good fight, 3 Diglets. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you that if you come up here, it ain't gonna be easy. Because Nickname Mine don't play games. Neither does Franklin Torres. Because he was always going to keep it warm for his tribal chief. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nickname Mine. Give it up for 3 Diglets. Franklin Torres. 3 Diglets came in with a whopping $245 though. That's crazy.
Congrats, my tribal chief. Also gotta go out swinging like Othani lol.
Lord have mercy, y'all. Y'all doing too much. Franklin Torres, give us another 100. That puts him at 500. But then I saw that donation from Nickname Mine, which is going to put him at 470 euros, which is $510. So, you sent the Cash App? Uh-oh, wait a minute. 3 Diglets sent the Cash App. It did go through. Whoa, wait a minute.
Royal Rumble is my turf.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on for 1 minute. We're not done. We're not done. Nickname might have 110, but 3 Diglets said, I gotta do a Hail Mary. 3 Diglets just donated a whopping $500 over Cash App, which is gonna put him at $745. Oh my goodness. Is Nickname, are you actually? No goddamn way. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute, player. See now I gotta pull it up on the screen. Oh my goodness. Are you? Wow.
Congrats, my tribal chief.
Oh my god, wait a minute. I didn't think he was gonna do it. Wait a minute. I gotta pull it up on the screen really quickly. This is insane, y'all. I'm blown away. Yep, it's true. Oh my god. 3 Diglets, ladies and gentlemen, just donated a whopping $500. He is now at $745. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this. Wait. Okay. Yeah, Yep. Okay, I can just show it to y'all. It's not letting me pull it up, but let me do this. Let me do this. You guys can, if you guys still want to donate, you can donate through PayPal. But yeah. Oh crap. We have a PayPal donation. So 3 Dicklets is $745. We have a PayPal donation. Who's it by? Who's it from? Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Nickname Mai has taken to PayPal to donate. And I can pull this one up. I can pull this one up real quickly. Y'all are out of your fucking minds. See now I have to go to. Here's what we gotta do. We gotta switch screens for a second. Right there. $311, ladies and gentlemen. What is that? Someone do the math for me. $311. That's 821. $821. $821, ladies and gentlemen. And then he donated another $20. Okay, goddamn. I'm losing track. Guys, I can't keep up with this. When do you give up? So 532 plus 300. That's 843. Nickname Mai's in the lead with 843. 3 Dicklets had 745. When do y'all give up? When do you give up? Jesus Christ Almighty. I can't keep track of this. Nickname Mai's in the lead with $843. Lord have mercy. Okay. When do you give up? That's a lot. Jesus Christ. Holy cow, y'all. When do you give up? I can't keep up. It's 1:30 in the morning. Oh my. Nickname Mai is now at 840, but we're not done. Ladies and gentlemen, come with me to the screen again. I need to go to the big screen really quickly. Do you see this? 3 Dicklets. It's not gonna focus. Just dropped another 500. He just dropped another 500, y'all. Now 3 Dicklets is at, what is that? 1,245? He's at 1,245. Okay. Give up. When do you give up? Jesus Christ, 3 Dicklets. Jesus Christ. $1,235 is over 1,000. Are we done? Are we done? Do we have a new Super Chat champion? Do we have a new Super Chat champion? I think we do. 3 Dicklets, you insane. No, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Of course we're not. We're not done. Now what? Now what? What else you got, nickname mod? That's it. That's it. Nope. Nope. No more. No more. I'm ending it. I'm ending it. Ladies and gentlemen, in what is easily the biggest donation I have ever seen for anybody for a live stream, $518 is over. Nope. Nope. That's it. Nickname I just took the lead. $518. That's, what is that? $1,361. $1,361. We're done. Hey, 3 Diglets, you got bills to pay. Save it. We're done. We're done. We are done. You hear me? We are done. It's over. No more. It's over. You have got to be kidding me. It's over. One of you give up. One of you concede. One of you concede, please. One of you concede.
Okay, that's it. 3 Diglets are the new champ.
One of you concede. One of you. Please. Please. And then 3 Diglets just and then freaking nickname I just maxed out. He just maxed it out. He just maxed it out. So that's 541 plus 31. Okay. What is that? What is that? That's $10, right? So nickname I is now at 1,007. He's at.
Your community is legit, Alyx.
I know. I know. God, I'm so blessed. Okay, good. He taps out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I need your love. I need your time. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 Diglets has tapped. He has fallen. What about? Oh my God. Your winner and new Super Chat champion. What is it? 4-time Super Chat champ. Your tribal chief. Acknowledge him. Nickname I. Congratulations, nickname I. You are once again the Super Chat champion with a legendary $1,361 in donations. What the fuck, y'all? Nickname I. When are you gonna defend the belt? When are you gonna defend the belt? He's 5-time champ. When are you gonna defend the belt? Please, like, is it Revolution? Whenever you want it. You're the tribal chief. You're the tribal chief, sir. You're the tribal chief. When is the next title defense? Revolution, WrestleMania. When do you want it? Whenever. I don't care. Jesus Christ. WrestleMania. Nickname I has chosen that his next title defense is night 2. Or wait, which night? Both nights? Or which or night 2? I'm assuming it's night 2, right? Which night? Both nights. Oh my god. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, he will be defending his belt because he is a fighting champion. WrestleMania 40, both nights. Oh my god, sir. Oh my god. Guys, we need to talk. Like, we gotta talk about this, because this is you know, it's funny because I actually, for a time period there, was getting kind of worried about the state of my channel for a minute. Tonight was one of those nights that let me know that I have one of the best fans, one of the best communities. JD, Solid Monster, Good Mic Work are some of the greatest content creators on here. They don't match to the community I have, that I built. As I sit here before you, and we crown Nickname I as the 5-time Superchat champion, you guys, and I'm not making this up, this is true, I tallied it up. Tonight, in front of the world, in front of the thousands, a total amount, and this is true, I'm not making this up, $3,165 tonight. You all donated. Nickname I with $1,371. 3 Diggers with $1,245. Franklin Torres with $500. Brad Cheney with $65. Plus other people who donated throughout the night. In total, you all have donated a whopping $3,100. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Fucking thank you. God damn it. Thank you all so goddamn much. $3,100,000. $3,100. What? Why are people telling me wait? What's going on? Why are people telling me wait? Okay, why are people saying wait? Okay, they thought he was gonna donate. What's going on? Are you still trying to donate? $3 You want one more shot? Okay, you get one more shot. $3. He said give him 2 minutes. Okay. We're not done. I thought we were done. He wants one more shot. Okay. I'll wait. This is insane. Okay, one more shot. What else you got? What else? Guys, this is insane. This is insane. Like, honest to God, you guys are the most craziest, but also most gracious, lovable, amazing fans I've ever had. This is again, like, real talk. You don't have to. Like, you really don't. By the way, Cleo does everything said. They are 5 people away from 150. 150 in the Discord. Three Diglett said give it 2 minutes. A&B combos, I didn't understand what I was dealing with. I didn't understand that 3 Digletts was coming in like a house of fire.
I need your love, I need your time, I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love.
3 Digletts, you are freaking insane. I could be betting all that money and profiting off MMA with the money you are donating and give to Alyx as well.
Oh my God, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, y'all. I am blessed. I just cannot believe. Okay, he said give it a minute. Okay. Okay. Alright, so 3 Diglett said he's donated so much money that they think it's fraud now. Okay. He's tapping out. Good. Good. It's over. It's over. We're done. As I said, your super chat, 3 Digletts, thank you so much. Save it. Save it for WrestleMania. Save it for WrestleMania, 3 Digletts. WrestleMania, 3 Digletts. We got WrestleMania. Come back next time in 3 months. 2 months. 2 months. Then you can face Nickname I again one of these nights. Okay? Jesus Christ almighty. Let's $3,000 is more than enough. It's over. It's over. We have, as I said, the 5-time Superchat Champion Nickname I. He will be defending his belt. Legendary. Legendary. Holy shit. I love what I do. I'm just a guy that talks about wrestling, guys. I come up here, I use my platform to give people like A&B Combos a place to talk about wrestling. And by the way, A&B, hey, we gonna talk after this, okay? Where I am right now, I want you guys to be. You hear me, A&B Combos? This is you! You keep busting your asses. You keep putting out good content. You keep showing the world that you love what you do, ladies and fucking gentlemen. You will get here too, I swear to God. The wrestlers that do interviews with me, I am a blessed man. Thank you all so much. Over $3,000 in donations. She's a bad gentleman. Just as fine as she can be, yeah.
I'm giving my $2 just to buy 3 Digletts time.
No. Guys, thank y'all so much. I'm putting an end to it now. Even if he can donate, we're stopping it. 3 Digletts, come back for WrestleMania. Okay? We're done. We're ending it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. let me just say this one last thing too, and thank y'all so much for your thoughts on Royal Rumble. This was better than Royal Rumble, quite frankly. This was so much better than Royal Rumble. Okay. Jesus Christ. 3 Diglets. Stop trying, dude. Just stop trying. Okay? Don't get in trouble with your bank. I appreciate you broke the bank already. Thank you. Save it for WrestleMania. Make your money, go to work, save it for WrestleMania. Also, save some of that for A and B combos too. Holy shit. Sir. Give A and B some of that money as well. But in all seriousness, like, my mind is blown by what we got tonight. It's late. I am definitely going to go ahead and end the stream. But we're going to go ahead and thank you all so much for joining me. Once again, before we go, salute your tribal chief, nicknamed Mai, who has come back with a vengeance. He will be back for WrestleMania. You guys are amazing for helping me make this easily one of the best live streams that we've done, and one of the best channels for wrestling. And when people see me and they see what you're doing, it makes them feel like, yeah, that's what I should be doing too. So I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to keep creating content. I'm going to keep coming up here giving you these type of live streams, and we're going to keep having these Superchat Championship battles. One of the best battles ever for someone like me that just simply talks about wrestling, and I thank you. I'm doing something right. I'm going to keep doing it. All right. Ooh, let's get out of here. Do all the YouTube things, like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. Unless your name is 3 Diglets, don't donate. Call your bank, get that cleared up, and I'll see you at WrestleMania. We're done. Okay? So, the next Super Chat Championship will be both nights of WrestleMania. Can't wait to see how that one goes. But regardless, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for making me a part of your day. As always, you are always welcomed in this community. Discord, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. It's a community for all wrestling fans. Because this will always be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I love you all. Please take care of yourself. Seriously. Thank you. It was a great night. Let's hope WrestleMania can live up to the hype. I'll be here talking about it. See you in the next video. I'm out. Peace. When you're